more lunch break.
Welcome back to another lunch break. We have a very special guest in the house.
What's up, everyone? How's it going?
Kevin Lee.
You might know him from big appearance on Penn and Teller's Fool Us.
Or you might know him as that guy that does magic on Instagram. He's been a good friend of ours for a while. Seen him grow in so many ways.
The first time Kevin met Wong Fu was in
My K-pop boyfriend.
My K-pop
Right.
boyfriend, right? I was an extra.
It's the party scene.
This past year, you've gained a huge following. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
past 100K and beyond.
Yes.
One of the main questions you must get asked a lot is, that's all editing, right?
Magic in general is already a bit difficult to believe when you witness it in person. So when you see it on social media, people just think that, oh, just because we're seeing it on a screen, there's a lot that happens behind the scenes. Maybe it's like editing, but it goes against my ethics in magic. I truly see that as a challenge for myself to be able to create magic that almost looks like CGI, but really isn't. But for the most part, magicians don't use any editing, and this is literally what we do, making them possible.
It feels like magic has been more of a trend recently, and you've been a big part of that.
Magic on social media, when you see it, you're seeing more of like the visual, fast-paced magic. And we all know that when it comes to social media, people only have about 3 to 5 seconds before they're gonna click somewhere else. So you truly have to hook them. And this goes back to the idea of what magic is in person. You have to be able to tell a story. Telling a story is very difficult when you're trying to squeeze that in into 3 to 5 seconds. So that is why you're seeing a lot of that kind of visual, fast-paced magic on Instagram.
I think even the way you package it is consumable for the millennial. But this is cool because you intertwine it with trends and memes and stuff.
You've turned magic into a meme.
I would say that I've grown a lot, not just on social media, but as a person through all the collaborations. So I know Taylor and I did a video together too. Wes and I did a video. I love combining what other people do. So combine their personalities, their other art forms. So dancing and music, mix that in with magic. And what you create from that is a unique piece of work that a lot of people don't see. And I really believe that people on social media strive to see unique, original material.
Do you ever feel like you just want to have a normal Instagram account and just take a picture of a burger or something?
When it comes to social media, again, you have to really be true to yourself. If it comes down to posting a photo of yourself eating a burger, then so be it, right? Your followers follow you for a certain reason. But if you're doing multiple things and kind of balancing it out, then people just support you for whatever you do.
Why don't we do something right now, Kevin? Why don't we collab right now?
Collab right now?
Let's see, what do you got?
We'll try something with this deck of cards here.
Lunch in a show.
And as you can all see, all the cards are different. There's no special order. Can you confirm for everyone at home?
Yeah.
Right, pretty legit.
Yeah, they're normal cards.
And most magicians would have you select a card kind of like this, I'm gonna spread through, take out a card. I'm gonna do it kind of more free. So, Benson, as I run my thumb on the side of the deck, just say stop anytime, okay?
Okay, stop anytime.
I'm just messing with you. We'll do it for reals.
He did what I said.
Yeah. Benson, say stop.
Stop.
Right here, where he said stop, that's where I cut the deck. I don't want to show this card just yet, so Taylor, can you put your hand on top of it? Perfect, and Benson, put your hand on top of that.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's cute.
Whoa.
Very cute.
Benson,
And
is
we'll
the
get
magic
back to
that you
that.
wanted me to
Do you want some more food, Tay?
Yes.
It's okay, I'm good.
You can feed
Oh,
him
you're
that
on
now.
a date. How cute.
This is not
Taylor, I feel your
how
heartbeat through your hand.
Oh.
Let's see, Jen, I want you to just think of a person right now, but make this a person that is, a close friend or family member, someone I couldn't possibly know.
Right.
Right? Do you have that person in mind?
Yes.
Okay, just think of their first name, just their first name. Okay. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that when it comes to playing cards,
Whoa!
that wasn't the trick. But when it comes to playing cards, all the cards have their own nicknames. For example, this 10 of clubs name is actually Christopher. This king's name is David, so on and so forth. And again, if you think about it, you could have selected any card, right?
Yeah.
But you selected that one. That's been under your hand this whole time.
Yeah.
Turn that card and show everyone what it is. And Jen, what was the name you were thinking of for the first time out loud?
Why? Should you say first?
Just to confirm.
It's Angie.
Angie. That's crazy because this card's nickname is actually Angie.
What?
Isn't that weird?
Christopher David.
That's so
Angie.
weird. Okay, no, a lot of you are at home thinking no, this is terrible. But let me show you and prove to you this card's name is actually Angie. Cards are made up of layers. 3 layers to be exact.
Oh.
If we peel this
So is
open,
Angie.
so is Angie. peel this open real fast.
No, you're not.
It's a little difficult sometimes.
What is this? What is this?
I didn't even know you could peel cards.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
He's breaking the card.
It's a little stuck. Let's try this.
Do you just have like hundreds of like incomplete card decks?
Sometimes. I mean, I give cards away. Let's try this.
Oh.
We start to peel this open right now, guys.
What the hell? Stop it.
Jen, what did you do to this
What was the name again?
Angie.
This is bull.
No!
Angie.
You guys like text. Let me see your text messages.
You totally texted each other.
Jen, can you just, again, to confirm for everyone at home, you never told me this name. You never told anyone. You didn't even write this name down. And Jen, you can keep that as a souvenir. That is for you.
I'll give this to Angie.
I don't believe Jen. I believe Kevin fine, but I don't believe Jen.
I swear, I didn't pay Jen.
You didn't pay Jen.
No, I didn't tell him anything.
Who's Angie?
I live by 3 standards of magic. I call them the 3 M's. So number 1, we have modern. I want to be able to do magic with common objects such as cell phones, rings, gum packets, not like a big box and you put the lady and saw her in half. The second one is I need to be memorable. I put this quote in my senior yearbook. It was by Maya Angelou. It goes along the lines of, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget the way you made them feel. And then it goes on to the third M, which is meaningful. The first moment in my life that I really noticed how strong that was is when I performed for Penn and Teller on their show Fool Us. It wasn't until after I finished performing, the executives asked me like, Kevin, do you know what you just did?
You made Teller cry.
You made Teller tear up and cry, and I'm like, no, that's impossible. Like, Teller is someone I look up to since I was a little kid. I got to talk to him backstage. I broke down in front of him. As all of you know, here at Wong Fu, like, storytelling is so important. Growing up with their videos in middle school and high school, I felt like I wasn't alone. Other people were going through the same thing. So thank you for that.
It's a different type of magic. Did you start getting into magic to pick up girls?
I got into magic because my parents wanted me to become a magician and I wanted to be a doctor. No, I'm kidding. My grandfather was the first person in my life to perform magic to me in person. It's a very different experience when you see it right in front of your eyes. Later on, that feeling I got from that after watching from my grandfather is something I wanted to share with other people.
Well, what was the trick though? If it's your grandfather, was it just like that, ooh, got your nose?
No.
You know?
That was my dad. He had like this red handkerchief. He would put it into his fist, blow, and it would vanish. And he had no sleeves on, so I was like, what the heck? I can maybe do it with like, I don't know, this. We'll fold this up to a little paper ball, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna just try to guess which hand I put it in, okay?
Okay.
We'll start off easy. Which hand, left or right?
Left.
Left? You're close, you're close.
It's close.
It's close. So look, if we do this, left or
I
right?
missed it. I missed it.
Just
again.
guess.
It's left now.
So if it's left and I do this, then where is it?
Right.
Wrong.
I saw it.
Those of you who know, who know.
Is that on the ground?
Magic's biggest secret revealed.
You posted something like that, like with the phone, right? With a your grandma.
With my
or
grandma. So sometimes you even have to tailor what kind of magic you do to people. What I did was more visual magic. So you can just like see it and do it. And that's another great thing about magic is that it's universal. I don't necessarily have to speak the same language as you do. You can still like feel it. We put in hours upon hours to even years to perfect the trick that may come off in just a form of 5 seconds, but we do it not to fool people, right? We're not just gonna do it just to say, fooled ya. We do all of this and we love magic because it makes an ordinary moment unique, and more than just that, it creates a connection between everyone.
It really is art. Like, you're not gonna look at a painting and then you're gonna be like, oh, I know how you painted that. It's thousands of hours of practice and training,
Right.
and you know.
You don't say, I wonder what guitar they used to play that beautiful song. You just fall in love with the song.
Is that similar to like people like admiring other stuff like the Wong Fu stuff? Like, what camera do they use? Oh, can I replicate that with knowing what tools, right? The same thing. Like, if I know how he did it, I can do the same thing. But it's not that easy. You put so much time into like developing your craft. It's not just like the tools. You gotta practice.
Is there a thing with like Asian magicians right now?
Yeah, I would say that a lot more Asian magicians have been getting in front of the camera and doing a lot more. So like my good friend Shin Lim, he just won America's Got Talent. Woo woo. Yeah.
He was in our Halloween video.
He was in, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool to see more like Asians doing other things, you know, besides the, like the stereotypical or like, even YouTubers, like like fashion models. There's like bakers, or like it's kind of cool to see the representation like all around.
Yeah.
So now Asians are stereotyped as the creatives
Yeah,
and the artists.
Not even lawyers and doctors anymore.
Yeah.
Creative.
How does that work with the Magic community? Do you guys like, is it competitive?
I mean, magic is still about secrecy sometimes, so you can't really always give your best secrets away. But at the same time, a lot of magicians out there are super supportive, and that is how I got more serious about magic. Is after I joined the Magic Castle in Hollywood, I got to be a part of this thing called the Junior Society, where kids from 13 all the way up to 20 get to just be amongst each other, share what they know, and learn off of each other. It's not like we have Professor Dumbledore like, all right, class, we're gonna learn a new spell today.
Oh, you don't have Dumbledore?
No, unfortunately.
What's the, you know, the class must have filled up.
Unless he died.
Yeah, I probably filled up.
What did you say? How was it like going to school? Like, are you known as like the magic guy?
Back in high school, this is where I really did magic every day in school, and being very introverted, this was my only way to talk to people. So it got to a point where people are literally like, that's the magic man, and yo, can you show us the trick, magic man? It just became sort of type of like a monkey, like monkey, you gotta do this. So going into college, I'm like, I don't even want to tell people I do magic now, right? Until later on. Flash forward to today, I use magic when I do conversations. It's not the main point anymore, right? Magic is just a piece where we're able to connect in another way and learn more about each other.
Well, I feel inspired, Kevin.
I want to make magic more as a conversational piece. Like, it should
Yeah.
be casual when you're just talking to friends and family. It shouldn't be like, about to do a trick,
yeah,
you know? Like,
All right, well, Kevin, thank you for visiting us today.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing us a couple tricks.
wow, thank you so much for having me today. This has honestly been a big milestone for me. Also, thank you for continuing to push the Asian American community and supporting young creators such as myself.
No, thank you, man. You're carrying the torch. You're doing a lot of great things. If you haven't checked out Kevin's stuff, please do in the description below. Give him a follow.
You'll be amazed.
You'll be amazed.
Check it out, guys. I post a lot more magic there, so.
Anyways, lunch breaks are every Thursday. We'll be back with another episode next week, so we'll see you there.
Oh snap.
Whoa.